Welcome to Dartmoor, and tonight I am out with the one, the only Sir Warren Off-Brand from the Linleys 360 YouTube channel. And tonight we're going to camp somewhere I usually camp, but we're taking a slightly different route there, and it's looking windy and wet. So this is the old granite railway from Princetown. Now interestingly, Princetown used to be the highest station in England, and we're going, like a previous video I've done, we're going down to Foggintor Quarry next. Okay, so we're just looping around from the east to the north, and the bigger tours are coming into view. So you've got Great Roost Tor just in view now, Kings Tor, where this railway loops around and then descends down the valley there, and in a minute we'll also see Great Mis Tor. We're just approaching Kings Tor halt station. All aboard. So behind me now is the railway cutting of Kings Tor halt. Not sure why it's singular, it's probably a mistake, but we're actually going up there to the right to have another look at Foggintor Quarry, and there's some interesting stuff about that. I'll tell you in a minute. And there we have Great Mis Tor just appearing over the horizon. Hopefully that's where we're camping tonight, and you can see Little Mis Tor on the side. So this here is the point where the granite would have been pulled out of the quarry behind me. You can see the gap just there, and then taken down this track towards Kings Tor halt station to then be taken down to wherever it was going. So we're just coming up to the old quarry cottages here. It's crossing some water here, and you can see Great Mis on the horizon, but we'll probably go for a little bit of a trip up Kings Tor first. But first of all, we're going to see this quarry. Just approaching the actual quarry now. Oh, I've forgotten how beautiful this place is. Take a look at this. So we're in Foggintor Quarry, and this is where, as I said in a previous video, the granite corbels came from to make London Bridge and Nelson's Column, I believe. So this is why the railway would have been used to take that down and then transported to the relevant areas. Absolutely wonderful today. There's a few people here enjoying it, and it's very, very peaceful until we arrived. Just met a lovely young couple there, Charlie and Rose. So if you do watch this video, hello. Hope you enjoyed your camp. So just approaching Kings Tor. Oh, hello there. Lost you for a bit. Yeah. Just approaching Kings Tor halt, and you see ahead, I think it's Kings Tor halt, I don't know if it's further that way or whether it's it, but you can see there a distinct kind of cow-filled gap where steam trains would have once gone. And then the railway, actually looking at it, the railway's over here. I think the station was over here. Ignore that bit. The next scene is Kings Tor halt. Right, so I think that where we were just now was kind of a little branch line where the granite or whatever it was loaded, and this here was Kings Tor halt. So this was used also as a kind of a tourist railway once the quarry had closed, to get hikers up to this wonderful area. And it is wonderful. Behind me you have the lovely big tors, which we're going to go up soon. This view here from the old railway, it's got Great Mis Tor up there, the highest part in the area, I believe, at 538 meters, which is probably our plan A for today. And then moving around you have Roost Tor, Great Staple Tor, which I've done a few camps on, as you know, Little Staple Tor. But the one in front of us, where you can see just behind Warren here, is Kings Tor. Now, I did a video on this a couple of months back, a lovely beautiful camp with a lovely sunset. We're just diverting up there just to revisit it briefly, and then hopefully heading up to Great Mis Tor. I believe we might have a bit of a stream crossing before then. And this is where I camped before, on top of Kings Tor. They're now on the northern side of Kings Tor with this fantastic view up to Great Mis and around here. So this is another option for us tonight, because it is going to get rough, and we're just deciding whether or not to carry on to Great Mis. I think we will. I think we will. Decision in a minute. So decisions made. I think we're going to go on up to Great Mis. We've got a couple of hours daylight left, and I think it's probably about an hour and a half to get up there from here. So yeah, this is always a backup plan, but when there's somewhere higher, it's good to go up there. Okay, we have arrived on Great Mis Tor. We've had a bit of a tour around to look at other camping spots, but we settled on this one. So we do have tonight a southwesterly wind that's going to strengthen up to 50 miles an hour potentially. So we are camped on the sort of eastern side of the tour for protection, and we're using every mechanism in the book. So we've got delta anchors, we've doubled up the guy lines where we can, and so and also position the tents with the aerodynamic bit into the wind. So hopefully we should be all right. It sounds like it could be a rough night, but I'm going to get in now and get myself a Horlicks. Before I go in, just to say that is the Red Label Soulo, which has the 9mm poles and the 1200 Curlon fabric. This is the beast that Warren takes everywhere. It's basically a replica of the Royal Albert Hall. It's constructed of 10mm poles, in fact 10.5 I think, and I think 1800 Curlon. So yeah, you could survive a hurricane in that. And if it comes to that, Warren's got a friend to snuggle up to in the tent, and Warren has very kindly boiled the water for my Horlicks. I like Horlicks. I do feel too young to drink it, that. And also he's given me some chocolate flapjack as well, so I'm going to start eating that. Thanks for that. Warren, yeah, it is that time. It is. What are you on?
I've got Abbott's,
yeah, and I'm on the Old Speckled Hen.
Yeah.
So cheers.
Cheers.
Whoop.
Is this going to be too lively for me, I wonder?
Well, I've started.
Oh, a bit lively.
Okay, cheers, Warren. Yeah, cheers.
Nice. Oh, that is nice.
So that was quite a walk up here today. I don't know how many miles it was, but it was great seeing all the different things along the way, like Quarry, the railway, Kings Tor, Stone Row, and ending up here up in the sky in the clouds. I've got a dehydrated meal tonight. I'm not going to bore you with that. All my other videos I show my cooking, and to be honest with you, tonight really is not exciting. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to toast Linley's 360 over there. Haven't been out with him for a month or two. Okay, well, the wind and rain has started. I believe it's going to get quite a lot worse. I think it's now gusting up to about 23 miles an hour, and it's meant to go up to sort of 45 to 50 tonight. We are on the sheltered side, however I think the wind direction has changed a little bit, so I'm going to be getting a little bit on the tent, to be honest with you. A little sort of shout out, we are in missing man formation tonight. We were meant to be, first of all, we're meant to be camping over on Great Mis Tor, but the weather was too rough for somewhere that exposed. And the wind speeds up there look higher, like 55 miles an hour, which I'm not keen on. But we were meant to have Jenna with us this evening. Unfortunately, she couldn't make it. Sorry about that. But her channel is Cross and Coombe, which I'll put on the screen, obviously. And hopefully she'll be able to come out with us next time. So I'm not going to bore you any further. It's getting late. The wind is going to get far worse than this, and the rain is getting really heavy. I'm dreading going out for a wee, and I will take you to the morning. good morning. Yeah, I am going to say there have been better mornings than this morning. It's still very windy out there, not as gusty as it was last night. Met Office was saying over 40 miles an hour last night, and I believe that. But we just have this rain, wind, and a long hike back. So I am just going to cook myself some kind of breakfast. I do have a crumble actually, breakfast. So one of these crumble framboise. I will have that, and it will be accompanied by a big fat coffee. So I've got my raspberry crumble. I'm not going to put you through watching me eat it. It is really nice though. And of course I have my coffee, and this time I didn't bring decaf, I got proper coffee. Cheers. So we're going to lounge around for a little bit. It's wet, windy, horrible out there, and we've got a pretty grim hike back, to be honest with you. And up there is Warren Brand in his element. Look at that, it's like a shit meerkat. Look.